Look into my eyes. Are you ready to ditch some of those unhealthy habits this summer? Great to have Ryde, the director of the Burlington Hypnosis Centre, back on the show to bring us a unique method to help break old patterns. Great to have you on the couch. I know you were back in February. Mm-hmm. You must be so interested in people.
Oh, yes, absolutely. My passion is really helping people through whatever unuseful habits that they want to get out of, and then step into the useful habits to reach their goals, their outcomes, their dreams, all of those types of things.
Are people weary to come to you and get hypnotized?
I wouldn't say weary, I'd say more fascinated, right?
Does it work for everybody?
Yes, all hypnosis is self-hypnosis, so it really is, I would say, to answer that, if the only people that could not be hypnotized is if they're had too many libations,
right?
You know, or they have some sort of dysfunction going on.
What do you mean by self-hypnosis?
So we are all in our own hypnotic trance already, if you really think about it, right? Every morning you probably have your own routine,
sure,
right? You wake up, you whatever it is that you do, but it's this pattern that we all have. Even the way that we walk, if we chose to walk differently and we were more conscious about it, and then all of a sudden it'll be subconscious because you're doing it. Hypnosis is really a process of repetition and fixation.
And how do you get somebody there? Is like you always think like the watch thing, like you look at that type of stuff.
It's like walk down this path. No. Yeah, it's really a deep state of relaxation. So when people are really relaxed, it's easier to transition into other ways of doing things because you're not intense or you're not too hyper-focused on something that's unuseful. And
they have to be this self-hypnosis. They have to be honest with the questions that you're asking. Because if you really want to help, let's say, some of these habits out, be it losing weight, be it stop smoking, mm-hmm. like stress, like are those a few of the kind of the main ones that you deal with?
Yeah, 100%. And absolutely, people need to be willing to level with what's going on in their life. So if they're ready for the change, some people aren't. And if you're not ready for the change, then that's okay. Then when the time does come, then absolutely, then you're open to falling into the patterns that are better suited for your outcome of where you're going.
Where are we at as far as, we're just coming off of like all that pandemic stuff,
yeah.
and where are we at as I don't know, our stress levels and our mental state?
Yeah.
Are you seeing effects of that in your office?
Yeah, absolutely. And there's different trends and themes. Like when we slowly was just starting to come out of the pandemic, we had a lot of clients coming in. They were afraid of driving because people didn't drive for so long. So they got out of the habit and pattern of driving, and then there was some fear based around that. Other themes are just even people around the age of 17. During the pandemic, they were in high school, they didn't go into school, and now they're off to university. It's a little bit scary, right? So it really is, again, getting the mind in the right place to be able to navigate through whatever it is that human needs to navigate through.
And how many sessions does it take?
All of our programs are completely unique to the human. So it's not about sessions, it's more about, oh, what does this human need? So all of our programs are completely custom, no matter what somebody's coming in. Each human is completely unique. So yeah, everything is completely unique to the human.
And like there would be a self-assessment where they come in and just get that free assessment from you to see when you can look them in the eyes?
Yeah, yeah, I like the way you put that. Awesome. Yeah, and so we offer free screening, so people can just book in a free screening, and then we see if they're a candidate for our programs, check out their outcomes, even when we work with businesses. So we also work with businesses as their business culture as a whole. Yeah, because every human being is so different, and so what we teach is this communication, so there's more succinctness within the corporation, so that there's, more productivity, more solution-based thinking.
BurlingtonHypnosis.ca is the place to go. Ryde, that you're meant to be a hypnosis with a name like that. Burlington Hypnosis Centre. Thanks for the interesting chat.
Oh, thank you. Thanks for having me.
And putting me under. Did you get the truth from me?
Well, maybe you'll have to watch this back to find out.
More Party Live after this.